Good afternoon, dear students. Hope you are well. Welcome to my Machine Online School. This is Rumaina Afroza, teacher of Kumburia Noral High School, Haluagat, my Machine. Today I am with you for class 8. I'll take a class on English second paper, and I have taken another class previous that was tense. Before starting the class, let's review of the previous class. Actually, what we did in our previous class. In our previous class, we discussed about tense. What is tense? Can you remember, dear students? Tense is what? A change in the form of a verb to express the time of an action. And also we discussed the different type of tense. We discussed simple present, simple past, simple future. That is present, past, future. What is present tense? Can you remember? Present tense for expressing daily or usual activities. That actions happens in present situation. Past tense for expressing activities that happened in the past situation. অতীতকালে যা অভ্যাসগত বোঝায়, অতীতকালে যা ঘটেছিল সেগুলাই past tense. And present tense বর্তমানে যা ঘটছে present tense. And what is future tense? Future tense for expressing future planning. আমরা কি করব তার পরিকল্পনা, সেটা future tense. And also we have learned more about when the simple present, simple past and simple future are used. When the simple present tense is used, simple present tense is used to express a habitual action, to express general truth, a future event that is a part of a fixed timetable. And also the past tense is used to indicate an action completed in the past. It often occurs with adverbs or adverb of time. Sometimes it occurs without an adverb. In such cases, the time indicated by the context are also past habit. Also, we use the future simple past tense. Simple future tense is used to talk about which we cannot control. It expresses the future as fact. And another thing is to talk about what we think or believe will happen in the future. And also we discuss the formation of simple present, past and future. Can you remember the formation? Simple present, how can we form simple present tense? At first subject, then verb will be present form, then others. And one important point is I told you that in simple present tense, if the subject is third person singular number, that means he, she, it, verb will take s or yes. Can you remember this? Can you remember when the s or yes form will be added? Yes, students. If the last letter of the verb o, ch, ss, so that verbs will take es. Except this, verb will take s. And we also learn negative form and also question form. Similarly, we learned about simple past, structure of simple past and simple future. Students, today we will learn more things about tense. Before that, let's see some pictures. Can you see the pictures? There are some pictures you can see. So say what they are doing. Can you say what she is doing? what the boy is doing, what they are doing. Can you say? Yes. The girl is writing. The boy is playing football. They are dancing. Dear students, have you noticed the actions? Your actions are going on or continuing. She is doing, she is writing, they are playing. That means actions are going on here. So these are continuous tense. Today we will learn continuous different continuous tenses. Present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Before moving the main text, let's see what are the objectives. By the end of the lesson, you will be able to identify present, past, and future continuous tense. You'll be able to tell the formation of present, past, and future continuous tense, and you will be able to use continuous tenses for expressing happenings in present, past, and future. These are our today's objectives. Students, here is a picture. Her name is Deepa. Deepa, she works in a bank and she is a very busy woman. So let's see what are the activities she does. Look at the picture. There are 4 pictures. You have to tell what Deepa is doing. What is she doing here? 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 Can you guess in the picture? Yes, here she is working at her desk. She is cooking. She is cooking in the kitchen. We can see she is in the kitchen. And here also we can see she is washing her clothes. And there is a shop, so you can see, you can tell what is she doing. She is shopping. Students, you have already learned about Deepa. Now tell me what you are doing now. What are your parents doing now? What are your brothers and sisters doing now? Think about and tell this. Let's see more pictures. Look at the pictures below and ask yourself, ask and answer. Look at the picture this. You can see a baby here. What is she doing? You have to guess. Looking the picture, you have to guess. What is she doing here? There is a man, so I think you can guess who is he. And also here you can see there are some pictures. Can you guess the baby? What is the baby doing? The baby is sleeping. What is she doing? She is watering plants. What is the man doing? The man is teaching. Actually, he is a teacher. He is teaching his students. Can you guess who is he? He is chef. So what is he doing? He is cooking. And can you guess the picture? It is raining. Do you know what is it? Tiger. What is it doing? The tiger is running. And she is crying. The girl is walking. And the boy is taking coffee. The man is operating computer. So dear students, All the sentences expresses an incomplete action which is still going on. These are the actions and happenings that have started but not finished. Think about the baby is sleeping. The action started but not finished. It is continuing. The girl is watering the plant. Action already started but not finished. He is teaching. Action started but not finished. This the continuing of the actions. That's the thing. The happening that have started but not finished. These are present continuous tense. Have you understood the present continuous tense? Present continuous tense describes an action which is going on at the time of speaking and for actions taking only for a short period of time. So present continuous tense describe an actions which is going on at the time of speaking. You can say in Bangla, বর্তমান কালে কোনো কাজ চলিতেছে বোঝায়. Continuing, continue, it comes from continue, that is continuous. Dear students, you can see some sentences are here. The boy is swimming in the pond. He is studying medicine. He is working very hard nowadays. She is preparing a delicious curry tonight. He is taking a basic computer course next month. She is always making complaints. When do we use present continuous, or we can say present continuous, present progressive tense, and we can use the boys are swimming in the pond for an action going on of the time at the time of speaking. At the time of speaking, the action is going on. He is studying medicine. This is the type of action which are currently in progress, may not be exactly at this moment. He is working very hard nowadays. You have to think, she is preparing a delicious curry tonight. This is near future for an action that has already been arranged to take place near future. So we can use the present continuous tense. She is preparing delicious curry tonight. He is taking basic computer course next month. Similar sentences. She is always making complaints. So let's see. The present continuous tense is used. She is singing now. At the time of speaking, the action is going on here. They are swimming in the pond. At the time of speaking, action is going on. We can use present continuous tense for an action going on at the time of speaking. Also, we can use present continuous tense to talk about when action which occur not be exactly at this moment. It is, she is studying medicine. He is working very hard nowadays. And also, we can use the present continuous tense for action that is already been arranged near future, that is to take place near future. That means planned for doing the activity for future. I am going to visit my uncle tomorrow. We are starting a new course next month. So we use in different situations the present continuous tense. The question is, how do we form the present continuous tense? Can you see the example? She is singing now. They are swimming in the pond. How the sentences are formed? She is singing. They are swimming. She is studying. He is working. I'm going to visit. We are starting. So at first the subject, then auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb what? Am, is, are, then verb will take ing. Here the structure. Affirmative sentence. How can we how sentences are formed in present continuous? It we may do it affirmative or negative or question. In affirmative sentence, at first what we have to write? I am reading a book. I here subject, I am his auxiliary verb, and reading. Read is a main verb and it takes ing. Remember it, when the sentence will be continuous, you have to use ing after main verb. Subject, then am, is, are, verb will take ing. And verb will be the base form of verb, then ing form. Any continuous tense, it may be present continuous, it may be past continuous, it may be future continuous. So you have to use ing after verb. And before main verb, there will be auxiliary verb. I am, I will take am auxiliary verb. We, you, they will take are. He, she, it, any single name will take is. I am reading a book. I am playing football. I am learning English. I am eating rice. I am eating mango. I am coming home. I am going to school. Like this. We, you, or they are reading. We are reading. You are reading. And if we use he, she, it, he is reading, she is reading, it is doing, it is playing, like this. So in affirmative sentence in present continuous, at first subject will be added, then am, is, are what? Auxiliary verb am, is, are, then main verb, base form of then verb, then verb will take ing. The negative sentence. How can we form negative sentence in simple present continuous? Subject, am, is, are, then not, then verb will take ing form. Actually, there is only one difference here. Not will be added after auxiliary verb. In affirmative sentence, you need not use not, but in negative sentence, you must use not. I'm not reading. We are not reading. We are not playing. They are not playing. You are not learning. He is not learning. He is not coming. He is not going, like this. She is not going. Or you can use also short form, construction form, isn't, aren't, ain't, or aren't, like this. And let's see how can we do the question form in present continuous tense. So this is very simple also. Just you will write the sentences using auxiliary verb first. At the beginning of the sentence, you have to use auxiliary verb. In present continuous tense, what are the auxiliary verbs? Yes, students, auxiliary verbs are am, is, are. So at the beginning of the sentence, if you make it question, so you just write the sentence using auxiliary. Start the sentence using auxiliary verb. Am I reading? Are we reading? Am I going? Are they going? Is she doing? Is Mina running? Like this. And at the end of the sentence, you have to use question mark. If it is interrogative sentence, so you must use question mark at the end of the sentence. Remember it. There is more practice here, so we can do. Dear students, she is Mita. Mita is telling something. What Mita is telling? Dear friends, yesterday afternoon I was reading a story books. What were you doing yesterday afternoon? Mita was reading a story book yesterday afternoon. So remember, try to recall what were you doing yesterday afternoon. Can you remember? You can see there are some activities they were doing yesterday afternoon. Can you guess what was she doing yesterday afternoon? What was he doing? What was the girl doing? What was the man doing? And what were the kids doing? Can you remember? Can you guess? Yes, students, she is doing her homework yesterday at 5 p.m. These actions happened in the past situation, and this was also continuing. In past situation, the action was going on. She was doing her homework yesterday at 5 p.m. That means yesterday at 5 a.m. Her action was going on. Doing homework, he was doing. At the past time, the action was going on. He was digging soil yesterday afternoon. This is also yesterday, the action was going on. He was writing a diary. Diba was taking an exercise. They were swimming. That means they were swimming. If I use they were swimming, so you have to understand that the action was going on in the past situation, not in the present. In previous slide, we have got the idea. In present situation, if the action is going on, that is present continuous tense. But here you have got the idea. The action was going on at the past situation. This is past continuous tense. So have you got the idea? If the action is going on at the present situation, at the time of speaking, the present moment, now or at this moment, so the tense will be present continuous tense. You have to form the sentence after subject am is er, then main verb ing form. But if the action was going on at the past situation, that will be past continuous tense. অতীতকালে চলছিল, আমি গতকাল বাড়ির কাজ করছিলাম, তারা গতকাল মাঠে খেলতেছিল। অতীতকালে চলছিল, continuing, action was continuing, action was going on at the past situation, past time, that is past continuous tense. All these sentences are past continuous tense. The verb form of sentence is the action complete or over, or it was still going on at the point of time in the past. Yes, I have already told you that the action was going on at a point of the time of past. And this sentence referred to some actions which were going on at a certain time. Remember it, and in the past. If it is past, the actions were going on, that will be past continuous. If it is present, action is going on, that will be present continuous. These are the past continuous tense, and there is a text. You can you see this? Okay, I'm reading out the text. It was 5 o'clock in the evening. It was raining lightly. I was sitting at a tea stall by the side of the road. I was taking tea and watching the people on the road. The people were walking hurriedly for shelter. An old woman was crossing the road. A bus was running at a high speed. Suddenly, the bus ran over the old woman. Have you got the point? Here, I have also underlined something. It was raining heavily. Lightly. It was raining lightly. That means action was going on at the past situation, the time of past. I was sitting, not in the present situation, in the past situation. I was taking, and I was watching also. The people were walking, and old woman was crossing. A bus was running. Okay, and the time reference of the actions verb in the sentence are past. This is past continuous tense. It was raining lightly. Was that verb will take ing. I was sitting at a tea stall. Was then the verb takes here ing. Here, can you have you noticed, students? Here, spelling is Sitting. Have you noticed it? But if you write the word sit, sit, only one t, but here t here double, two t's here, y. So if you find if you find the last letter consonant, before that there is a vowel, after vowel there will be consonant, so last consonant will be double. Sitting, SITT, last letter is T, and before that there is a vowel, so here T is here double. I was taking tea and watching the people on the road. An old woman was crossing the road. A bus was running at high speed. All these are past continuous tense. Have you noticed the form? Eat, I, an old woman, a bus. Then was, where, here, was here added. Was it what? It's auxiliary verb. Then main verb, take, ing. And there is another word, I was taking. Do you know the base form of verb? Take. Take, main verb. Do you know the main verb? Take, T-A-K-E. So, after take, here ing added. But when you will add ing, so E will be omitted. It should be omitted. I was staying. This is the main verb. Past continuous tense is used to denote an action going on at some time in the past. The time of the action may or may not be indicated. Past continuous tense and simple past were used when a new action happened in the middle of a longer action. The simple past is used for a new action. For example, when I saw him, he was playing chess. So here, students, the time of the action may or may not be indicated, but if the action is, if you find if the action is, context will tell you if the action is, action was going on in the past, so that will be past. And there is another point is, past continuous and simple past were used when a new action happened in the middle of a longer action. Look at the example. When I saw him, he was playing chess. A new action is here. I saw him. when I saw him, আমি যখন তাকে দেখলাম, আমি তো কি দেখলাম, he was playing chess, দাবা খেলছিল সে. So a new action happened in the middle of a longer action, and the simple past is used for new action. Here I have used when I saw him. Here simple past is used, and the continuous past continuous tense, the longer action. Let's see how do we form sentences in simple past continuous tense. Can you remember how the sentences are formed in present continuous tense? Yes, students, in present continuous tense, subject, auxiliary verb what, am is are, then main verb will take ing. And the past continuous tense, same thing, just auxiliary verb will be different. What are the auxiliary verb? Auxiliary verb will be was and were. Just you will just match the three continuous: present continuous auxiliary verb am is are, and the past continuous auxiliary verb was were. Present continuous, the present situation, action is going on, and past continuous, past situation, past time, the action was going on. The difference is, what are the differences between present continuous and past continuous? Just only auxiliary verb. So here find the subject was were, and the verb will take ing. I was reading, I was playing. Just remember, when do you use was, when do you use were? We use was first person singular number and third person singular number, and we do were, we use were second person singular plural both, and third person first person plural number. I have written I was, we, you, they were, he, she, it, or any single name. You can write Roni, Rima, Moni, like this, was. Then you will use main verb with ing. Then negative sentence, this is also like present continuous, just only you will add not after auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs are what? Was, were. Subject was, were, then not will be added here if it is negative sentence. If you make the negative sentence of simple present continuous tense, just you will use not after auxiliary verb. I was not, we were not, you were not, they were not, he is not, sorry, there will be was not, he was not, he, she was not. Or you can use also contraction form. If you use contraction form, pronunciation will be different. What will be the pronunciation? If you use was not in contraction form, that means short form, so you have to pronounce the word wasn't. Pronounce with me, wasn't, weren't, were not in short form, weren't. So weren't or wasn't, you can use also short form here. And how do we form the sentences in question form? So was I, that is here was and where will be added at the beginning of the sentences. So you have to write the was, where at the beginning of the sentences. Generally we start the sentences with subject, but in question, in interrogative sentence, we have to start the sentence first using here was, where, auxiliary verb. If it is yes, no question. If it is WS question, WS word will be at the beginning of the sentence. So was and where will be At the beginning of the sentence, then subject, then a verb ing. Was I reading? Was I playing? Were they playing? Were they eating? Were they coming? Was she going? Was she buying a book? Like this. I think you have got the idea how do we form the sentences in past continuous tense. Okay, students, you can see there are two pictures here. Deepa was watching a movie with her friends. Deepa is working at her office now. Here, I think it is clear to you what's happening in the past is happening now. This is present. This is past continuous. This is present continuous. I have already told you that difference is present situation and past situation. Present situation, action is going on, and past situation, action was going on, was happening in the past. অতীতকালে ঘটেছিল ঘটনাটা. দীপা was watching, দেখতে ছিল. দীপা is working. দীপা করছে, কাজ করছে. This is present. One is present and another one past continuous. We use past continuous tense for telling what is happening in the past, and we use present continuous tense for telling what is happening in now at this moment, like this. Here, let's read what Deepa is planning to do. Next month, I'll be attending a music lesson. I told you she is Deepa. She is telling what she is planning. She will be attending a music lesson. Next year, I'll be visiting my sisters in India. Now, students, Deepa is planning to do. Deepa is planning what she will do. So now you will plan. You will be planning. You will plan what you are going to do. Just 3 things you will be doing next Friday, or next month, or next year. Think about. Next Friday, what will be doing? What will you be doing? Next month, what will you be doing? Next year, what will you be doing? Just 3 things you think and write the sentences. Okay, you can see here there is some picture. Watch TV. There is what each of them will be doing tomorrow. Watch TV. They are planning to do tomorrow. Watch computer games, play football, go to school, ride bicycle, skates, play badminton. So can you make the sentences? Yes, using like these previous sentences. Can you notice the previous sentences? What is? I will be visiting my sisters in India. I will be attending. After I will be, then attending. So following the sentences, just you will tell. He will be watching TV. The boy will be playing violin. He will be reading books. He will be playing computers games. He will be playing football. He will be going to school. Actually, these are the plans what they will be doing tomorrow, or the next Friday, or next month, or next year, like this. So how do we form simple future continuous tense? I will be raining. It will be raining. Subject it, then will be, then verb will take ing. I will be doing my homework. If you read sentences, how the sentences are formed in present continuous tense, I believe you can do past continuous. Also, you can write future continuous tense. because all sentenences are same, just difference are auxiliary. That means sentences, affirmative sentences start with subject, then auxiliary verb, then verb will take ing form. The difference are auxiliary verb in present tense am is are, past tense was were, and future tense will be shall be. So this is the continuous form. So here will be shall be will be added. Just auxiliary verb, try to keep in mind, just auxiliary verb will be different. All are same, start with subject, then auxiliary verb, then verb will take ing. I will be staying here till Sunday. He will be meeting us next week. The simple there will be continuous. Future continuous tense is used to talk about actions which will be in progress at a time in the future. Means it will be raining, I'll be doing my homework. So ভবিষ্যতে আমি কি করতে থাকবো, that will be my planning, and I will write I will be doing my homework, I will be going to Dhaka, I will be visiting India, like this. So and if we talk about action in the future which are already planned, which are expected to happen, that will be also used in future continuous form. I will be staying here till Sunday. That means I have a plan and it is expected to happen. That is, I will be staying here till Sunday. My plan, I have already decided and expected to happen. In that case, we will use future continuous form. He will be meeting us next week. That is also same. How the sentences are formed in future continuous tense. Subject shall, will, be, verb ing. I, we, shall be. Shall will be used after I or we. Except this, there will be you, they, he, she, it will take will be. Excuse me. I shall be working, we shall be working, they will be working, he will be working, she will be playing, he will be driving, like this. In negative sentence, what we will how do we form negative sentence in future continuous tense? Just you will write the auxiliary, you will add not after shall or will. That means subject shall not or will not, then verb will take ing. I shall not be, we shall not be, they will not be, he will not be working or playing or doing. Just not will be added after auxiliary verb. Same, just you will just use not after auxiliary verb, that will be negative form. But if you write the sentences using at the beginning of the sentences, if you use the shall, will, then that will be question form. The shall we be working, will they be working, and at the end of the sentence you have to use question mark in interrogative sentence. Excuse me. Answer the questions. In present situation, what is Munna doing now? What will be your answer? What is he doing 8 years ago? What will be he doing What will he be doing after 10 years? That means one is in present situation, action is going on. What is Munna doing? You can see the university here written. And also 8 years before, what was he doing here? You can see in the picture. And what will be he doing after 10 years? So you can see and you can guess what will be the answer. Answer is he is studying at the university. He was studying at the school. He will be doing a job. So I think it's clear to you. First one, the present continuous. Second one, the past continuous. Third one, future continuous. And again, I am telling you, this is very easy. You will change the auxiliary verb. In present tense, you will use what will be the auxiliary verb? Am, is, are. In the past tense, what will be the auxiliary verb? Was, were. In the future tense, future continuous, you will just use shall be, will be. Just keep in mind, if the action is going on, it may be present time, it may be action was going on the past time, action will be going on the future time. So that will be continuous, present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Just use subject, auxiliary verb, main verb will take ing. Don't forget to use ing form after main verb if the tense is continuous. Okay, am is your verb ing, was your verb ing, and then shall be will be verb ing. Okay, let's check some other sentences here. You have to use present continuous tense. Here you can see the pictures, Rakib, and also verb here. So you have to use the subject Rakib, and also you have to use. Can you remember the structure of continuous present continuous tense? Just write the sentences. Children, verb is play, subject is Raju, verb is swim, subject is the boy, verb is play. So what will be the sentence? I think you have got the answer. Just match with me. Rakib is sweeping the yard. There will be yard. The children are playing. Raju is swimming. The boy is playing a guitar. Also, here you will use the past continuous tense. Here the subject and verb are here. Just you will use. How can you do that? Just subject, auxiliary verb was there, then verb ing. What is? She was watching. You can use television. He is listening music. Thanks to Allah for the moon and the stars. Pinky is reading. She was watching television, as these are yesterday's pictures. So action was going on in the past situation. So there will be what? She was watching television. He is listening music. He was listening music. Pinky was reading a book or books. Pintu was helping his mother. Just match the answer with this. So using future continuous tense, how will you do that? Just subject shall be, will be, then verb ing. Habib will be writing. Lota will be playing. Ankush will be fishing. Ruma will be sewing. Do you know sew? Sew মানে সেলাই করা. Okay. For more clear, I have written here continuous. This is past. Was verb ing. Present am verb ing. Future will be ing. So here was, where, am, is, are, will be, shall be. Can you do that? Take this umbrella. It dash outside now. Action is going on at the present situation. That will be present continuous. Take this umbrella. It is raining outside now. There is a gap. You still gap in a bank. Not, no, recently I have left it. The question that maybe I'm asking you, are you working? Are you still working in a bank? Are you still, that means present situation, present continuous tense. Are you still in a working in a bank? Please don't disturb me. Please don't disturb me. I dash my homework. Means at the present, at the moment, present time, I'm doing this, I'm doing my homework. Please wait for a minute, I'm coming soon. Let's recap our today's class. What we have learned. We have learned the continuous tense, different continuous tenses: present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. Present continuous, that refers the action is going on the present time, at the time of speaking, at the present situation. And the past continuous, the action was going on in the past, at the some point of time, past time. And the future, that refers the action will be going on at future time, that will be future continuous. And also we have got the idea how can we form the sentences in present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. Just in every tense, you have to write the positive sentence, you have to write subject, then auxiliary verb, then verb will take ing. If the negative, if you make it negative, then auxiliary verb will take not. After auxiliary, you have auxiliary verb, you have to use not, then verb will take ing form. If you make question, then auxiliary verb will come first. Then at the end of the sentence, we must use question mark. Okay, before ending the class, I want to say one thing. Write a few sentences describing what were you doing last week, what will be your plan to do coming week. Just think, what in this situation, what were you doing last week, then what will you be doing coming week. So this will be your homework. Write a few sentences. Thank you very much. See you again. Thank you. Have a nice time.